Okay. Now I gotta go back to OBS, make sure it's recording. Alright. Okay. Here we have Neo. We're just gonna go POV by POV for each person. Um, I think here, we're kind of looking at their comp and seeing what they're running. Neo, we call a target. Monkey's low, he backs up, then he dies. So he just kind of didn't get healed here, not really his fault. I'm gonna put this in 2x. Next time I'm gonna try and sync our comms and gameplay together. And then
Well, like in reviews.
yeah, I think I figured out a way to do that.
Oh, cool.
Here we get 2. We call targets. He dies. He doesn't get healed, and then we kind of just fall over. Don't need to see that. Now we say Sojourn. He goes Sojourn. He kills Sojourn.
Doesn't die.
Yeah. We'll go over that later. We fall over again. I think he dies here. No, he gets out. So far, nothing really bad from Neo. We're just not calling targets properly or focusing targets properly and diving the correct people. Here we rotate top. Genji's low. Genji should die. No one shoots Genji, I guess. Now we go on Sojourn. Sojourn no slide. Here's the primal. Good primal kill there. That's why that beat took so long. Okay. And we're kind of just really split here, and they're playing really well together. So let me lose that point.
Honestly, that was something I noticed a lot of, even in Spectator. They were way more together than we were.
Yeah, I could feel that too. Hey Starlight, hope your trip was good. Here we realize they're running Ram. What we should do here is commit to something. And then Kobe goes too far forward. We'll talk about Kobe later. And he kind of just gets blown up. There, once we didn't commit there, we should have. If we weren't gonna commit to a fight there, how do I go? Freaking. We're gonna commit to a fight there. You know they do way more damage than we could heal with our comp because we're like on dive, right? So you should have tried to jump back and like get a salt and have a soft reset there. Someone's is over here by himself. Kobe's by himself, and then I'm dead, and Zinio's alive. But you died or Neo died first. Yeah, once you realize that we can't like we don't have a engage there, then we just like kind of do a soft reset. You kind of just sat there in no man's land for a little bit too long, and then for a little bit too long, then you got blown up. Zinio gets a pick there, or I think we win this fight. Why am I still 2x? This is good positioning right here. We can get targets. Oh, we threw poles, okay. We're kind of just playing poke here. There they call. Kobe goes the wrong way, and this kind of fight just falls apart from that. You probably could have stalled point there, but it's just better to get out. Here you need to get out. I know you live here, but you kind of got lucky. Oh yeah, you have the primal here. There, if you gotta get out sooner. You're kind of just sitting there, and then they collapse on you, which force primal. Then I die first here because I get ran at by the ram. And we're not really just focusing targets. We're all kind of like doing our own thing. Sinless goes off the map with Cole. Get around. Yeah, we just taking too much damage there. Not enough heals. We have to, if we're gonna play this style of comp, we have to commit early. We were kind of just sitting here like in the choke. Well, nothing was happening. There we should have sped in. Instead we kind of just sat there, so they just outdamaged our comp because they have a better position than us. They get better corners than we do. Hello, Neo. Now we go left here. Zinnia gets staggered, which is not good. That automatically puts us at a disadvantage with the force point. Counter ults. Oh, I killed myself. Good pick on the ram there. So we have good target focus here. Good kill by Zinnia. Good shots. Genji dies here, I know that. But like, Genji does is pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go here. Because I was the one shooting him. This is, Neo, I know you're a little bit confused about this because I'm like, he dies, he's like, no, he gets out, and then you can't wall climb the are there, which, yeah, he's not a knower. Now we're waiting which way we come. Here okay. Playing here is fine, except for when we have 0 ultimates. Because we know if we're tracking Coles or tracking ults that they'll have Cole, they're probably close to a ram ult, which they are here. I'm pretty sure we track that. Here they're just gonna outburst us and outheal us with Cole and overpower us here, especially since they're on the Genji, we're on the they're on the Genji Sojourn, we're on the Tracer Genji. They just have more firepower, especially with 2 ults compared to our none. Here, I would have liked us to play back a little bit and given us some space so we could pick a target and rush on them. Like, I think we should have like sat high ground up here maybe, or even just stayed up top and then rushed someone. Like, we could let them go to point. Then we'd have the high ground, be able to shoot above them and focus them. Instead, we're gonna watch what happens when we stand right here when they have ults and we do not, and we're on more of a dive rush comp, and they're on more of a straight rush comp. They use Cole. Neo's by himself. They kind of call him, and then yeah, we're just dead. And then they win that. So that's a position error on the whole team there. Midtown time for Neo, at least. This was a rough map, I'm not gonna lie.
Dodge this.
Here has a big kill. Need to get picked you jump too much on Orisa, by the way. You don't need to jump. It messes up your aim, makes it easier for Sojourn to hit you. I like this call to meet him over here. We kind of do, but they're pushing our team here. Where's free cam? And then their Genji goes on a flank, I think, and then just kills everyone. Where's their Genji at? The Genji's over here. Kills Zinio. Okay, Zinio. We'll go over that. We'll go over Zinio later. And then here we're already down 2. Kobe gets sniped. I get pushed by Genji. Okay. Not really anything that's Neo's fault. I guess they kind of ran at us with Junker Queen and kind of fell over and didn't do damage to them. F4. F4. Okay. Here you get knifed. That's fine though, because they're not pushing. I think we recognize they're going. 2 of them are going left. Yeah, then we should be able to focus that guy. Let's see it down. Then Genji just goes through our backline. Good spear you say to try and cut him. I kill him, or Zinio kills him. And I get knifed down, but we win this fight. Pretty good clean fight. Way to good job recognizing that they were split, then we collapse on them. Yeah, pretty good team fight. This is more of a general thing right here. Pay attention to our ult bank. We have 5 ultimates here. I want you to see how many ultimates we have after this fight's over. And I don't even remember if we win this fight. I think it ends up being a neutral fight. They call, we counter call, I overclock and get absolute air with it. There's our B. And we use pulse. Then there you go over here. So we use 5 ults here. Barely, and we don't even technically quote unquote win the fight because their Genji backcaps all the way to pretty much the point. So instead of holding the cart underneath and like getting potentially 2 fights, it's now just 1 fight, and they use 2 ults and we use 5. So I'm gonna make a wild guess and say that we lose this fight because they press Q and we don't have anything to press Q with. This position is fine here. There's their B, there's their blade, and we fall over. Again, they have 3 ults, we have 0, and they don't even use overclock. That's ult efficiency right there. They trade 2 ults for 5, then they use 2 ults and win, and we still don't have an ult when they say have an ult. All about the ult economy, and then Zinio staggers. So then they get even more cart push because we can't really take a 4v5 here. So this turns this point into a 3-fight point, from a 3-fight point into a 2-fight point. Because of that little stagger. We have a Orisa ult here. Ideally we get pretty aggressive. And like I said, we play this corner here. I call for us to play this corner here. It's a good ult. This pull, and do you live? You do not live. Really cool. Oh wait, I don't ult. 3 ults for 1 ult, or for 2 ults. They win that point. They win that fight with less ults used. Then we mirror the JQ. Win 1 more fight. 2 more fights. Good knife on the queen. We pressure out. You shot a little bit early there. Let me get that kill, nice. can melee the JQ tech, by the way, melee immediately after using axe, it's like a kind of like an animation cancel, not really. It's just really fast and does a shit ton of damage right away. So when you axe, like immediately melee someone and then shoot them after that. That's what I would do. You'll get more damage than just axing than trying to shoot. Because you'll be able to axe and melee before they could, before they're out of your range of melee. They JQ, we beat. They blade, they beat. Here's just no target focus, pretty much. I mean, they're all low. Good pulse from Neo, but it's too late. Just nothing, no target focus there again. Nothing dies. That's more of a team thing, not just Neo thing. Then they cap. I like going for support. She has pylon. I know here we were calling after. It wasn't that fight. That fight we kind of just walked in and. You actually called for Genji focus when they bladed. Then you called for Queen right as she died, and then there was nothing after that because I think we were all dead. But originally we had Genji focus when their beat was active. I think because he was blading, so it's just natural instinct to call that. Here we call for. Here's where we just like play this comp completely wrong. Here we call. It's not necessarily your fault exactly. We call for us to go on the monkey like 3 fights in a row. Thing is, with their support lineup, they have an insane amount of high burst healing with Ana and Alari's right click. Do a lot of damage, or does a lot of healing real quick. So it's hard to focus down. What was it, like 500 some HP tank? Instead, since we're on a rush JQ, we should ignore the monkey and just speed past him. Once we get to this point here, you see this taxi, we should all be together and just speed onto either this Alari or the Sojourn. The Ana's a bit far back. There's no need to push this monkey right here because he has a wall and then an Ana and Alari positioning to look at him. We get him one, technically. But he has jump and he gets bursted heals real quick, and then we just use a bunch of cooldowns for nothing and don't really gain too much from it. So there we should kind of just speed past their team. I think we win this, no? Oh, they use nano, yeah, that's right. Here we go, monkey. We lose, yeah. He just lives for free. We have more of a dive comp, so we kind of just speed past. We should speed past. Then you shout to get onto their supports, and then they're down a support instead of focusing for their tank. And here, I think we go for monkey again, even though he has Prana, we stagger too. I'm 90% sure we go for monkey again. I need more playtime in that comp. Yeah, we haven't really run JQ much, but they kind of forced us to play it with. They ran it. Again, we go monkey, and he has primal. This is just another lost fight. They use two ults. They still have primal as well.
Almost ready.
Again, we're kind of doing nothing here. We need to speed past them. Get to Genji there.
This ends now.
Okay, I don't know how that axe reached, I'm not gonna lie. Good shot. It's the right arching take, yeah. It's a bit tricky to do though, I'm not gonna lie. And box it was scuffed, yeah. Good axe there, good knife there. And then, yeah, we put just Kobe on point. We just play high ground here. I like to focus on monkey there. That was actually one of the few times where we actually focused at a target really well. Good kill on that. Here we go too far, then we get purpled. Yeah, then they sunrise, and they nano. We be. Let's get killed. This was a fight that we 100% should have won, in my opinion. More on that later. As it's a tier gameplay, that's for a different time. Yeah, we'll run Orisa and JQ tomorrow on scrims probably. Probably like 4 to 5 maps. Again, there we use 3 ults. They use 2 and they win the fight. Better ult usage. We should get a clean rampage up here. Oh, Marcus it does. That's right, I forgot that happened. I tried to call it back. For you mean for the last fight you tried to call it back? Maybe. I just don't specifically remember that. But yeah, as a whole, if we're gonna play that angle, we have to play on the wall instead of line free cam, line free cam. Yeah, for that previous fight, we were like just sitting right here in the open when they had everyone alive. If we're gonna play this angle, we needed to play wall. We did not, in fact, play wall. Then we got purpled. Everyone got purpled. And they split and respawn. We had to use that ulti at the point. And GG's. Yeah, fairly good from Aaron. Just not a lot of team coordination, chemistry as a whole. Diving people. Blah, blah. Okay, that's I think all I have for you, Neo.